Hi, and so I'm gonna do two separate videos, and these two separate videos are kind of like related to each other. So I'm gonna tell you what they are, and then give you a little background, and then I'll jump in and do the video. Um, so for this video, I'm gonna talk about um, movies that I like, but um, fans or audience don't like. Okay, and I'll talk about that and what that means before I start talking about some of the movies. And then for the next video, I'll do similar to that video, but uh, it will be movies that I like, but critics don't like. Okay, so um, so here'll be an example of the type of video I'm doing right now that I'm gonna be talking about for this video. Have you watched a movie or like a brand new movie you bought or watch on Netflix or Hulu or see a brand new movie in theater, and then you went to Rotten Tomato and look at the audience score or the critic score. The critic score or Rotten Tomato, I will be talking about that in the next video. Um, or like you saw the critic score, I mean the audience score, Rotten Tomatoes, and you shocked and you're like, hey, I like the movie, it was good. And then you went on the internet and watched like two or three people review the movie from two or three different YouTube channels, and and, and from that you're like, wow, a lot of people didn't like the movie, but in your own opinion, you thought the movie was good, and from your own feeling from going to different movie reviews of the movie, people don't like the movie. Okay, a good example would be the recent Wonder Woman sequel, Wonder Woman 1984. You might like the movie, thought it was okay, but uh, like I think like the majority of the people thought it was a bad sequel, a bad DCU movie. That would be a good example. Like you like Wonder Woman 1984, but the fan and the audience didn't like it. Okay, that would be a good example. Okay, so with that being said, um, um, now I got typed it up, and cause I got to give y'all what the critic gave it, the audience score. Okay, um, now uh, the Herbie franchise, some of them are really good with the critic score, but I'll talk about that in the next video. Um, so um, so I have a nostalgia for watching these movies growing up when I was a little kid. So like 3 or 4 years ago when I came across this at the video store, I think it was like half price book. I knew I had to buy it. Okay, uh, so so let's just jump in and see what a couple of them got on Rotten Tomatoes. Just the audience. Okay, Herbie Go to Monte Carlo. That's the one with they have John Knott, the guy from The Andy Griffin Show. You love that show? The audience score is 57. Okay. To me, I think it's okay, but I still like it. Okay. Um, okay. Another one, Herbie Goes Banana. Herbie Goes Banana. The audience score is 37%. Now, I told you um, that I don't like the movie that I'm mentioning. I don't think these are masterpiece. Some of these I do believe they are masterpiece or very enjoyable movie or okay movie, but I do like them, and I don't think none of these movies are bad movies. Some of them uh, might be okay in my opinion, and Herbie Go Banana might be one of those that okay. In my opinion, that's the worst Herbie movie, in my opinion, out of all of them I think. I even seen the one with Bruce Campbell. I have it on VHS tape. And the only way you can watch uh, uh, the one with Bruce Campbell is on YouTube. Because they never released it on DVD or Blu-ray, and I wish they would release it on DVD or Blu-ray. I would buy it in a heartbeat. But I did buy the VHS tape for collection. Okay. Herbie Right Again. In my opinion, that's one of the best ones. And that's an awesome movie, an awesome sequel. Got the guy from Mama Family. Loved it movie. Watched it a bunch of times when I was a little kid. But the audience and fans don't like it. Because the audience gave it a 53%. What? And that's one of the best um, Herbie movies in the top three. Uh, the original one, The Love Bug, is 66% by the audience score. And um, Herbie Fully Loaded, Herbie Fully Loaded is 38%. Yeah. I wish I would saw this movie in theaters. I like it more than the critics and Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, the critics and audience. But for this video, um, I like it more than fans and the audience. Things like the fan and the audience don't like this movie, and things like the fan and the audience that this is the worst one. But it seems like they never seen all the Herbie movies. If they did, they wouldn't say this is the worst one. Because if they did, then they would say Herbie Go Banana did the worst one. Okay? Now, um, and I wish they would make another Herbie movie. Okay? Now, um, the next movie is is, is Rotten Tomatoes. I meant Passion of the Cry. Now, now, this is where this is where um I gotta explain myself. Passion of the Cry. Um, um, it seemed like everybody that mentioned it movie uh bad mouth this movie. Okay, they say um even Christian bad mouth movies. And what did the Bible say? Uh, Don't judge and let you be judged. And everybody judged them. When the movie came out, I heard some Christians say, "Oh, the movie too violent to please God." Oh, they're making fun of Mel Gibson for making it. The actor that played Jesus. Um, Now the audience um, on Rotten Tomato gave it 80%, but it seemed like everybody that mentioned this movie, talked about this movie, badmouthed it. It seemed like the only Christian that liked this movie. Okay, but I like it. Okay, now um, now that a movie that I'm gonna show you, I grew up watching, and they have an effect on my childhood, and I like them. It seems like the audience don't like the movie, but these movie what got me introduced to this actor, and his name is Kurt Russell. I grew up watching Kurt Russell Walt Disney movie, comedy movie, like Strongest Man in the World, The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, The Bed for the Decadent. When I was growing up, I had all those movies on VHS tape, and I think Bed for the Decadent and what is it? Uh, Now You See Him, Now You Don't, or the two that got the highest Rotten Tomato from the critic. But the fans, they don't like none of them. They say corny, no good. The Best for a Decadent, one of my favorites. Uh, hey, everyone like Abraham Lincoln. Everyone like a movie about Abraham Lincoln. Everyone like Doctor and a dog. They call it Abraham Lincoln Doctor Dog. Would you quit that reading? Yeah. So, uh, if I would never saw none of these growing up in my childhood, I wouldn't been excited for Kurt Russell back in 2017 for him to be in Guardian Galaxy Volume 2. Okay? Um, yeah. So I don't think none of the Walt Disney Kurt Russell movie have a high score from the audience. They have bad scores, but I'm a fan of them. And I know he did other movies, and I think a couple of his other movies outside of D, like Tombstone. It's been a while since I've seen Tombstone, Going Galaxy Volume 2. A couple of them and a couple other ones, but these I grew up with. I like them. Um, okay. Um, Now we're just talking about the fan and the audience. So the next video, I'll be doing the critic. Um, Spider-Man 3. Now Spider-Man 3. Um, let's see, Spider-Man 3. No, I'm not talking about Tom Holland Untitled Spider-Man 3 that everybody anticipated for, going crazy over. They don't. They want to know if Kristen Dunst really gonna be in it. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. Everybody. Everybody going crazy. No, I'm talking about this one that I still like it. I know I don't have problems. Uh, uh, I don't like it as much as the first two, because the first two, like, still some of my favorite superhero movies of all time. They're like my top 10. And I think Spider-Man 2, um, Spider-Man 1, um, is still in my top 10 favorite superhero movies. And Spider-Man 2 is like in my top 3 favorite superhero movies. I love it. I have nostalgia for it. Um, the audience gave Spider-Man 3 Rotten Tomatoes at 51%. So that's the audience score. Uh, Fans, every time I hear them criticize this movie, the negative is always to me villain and a dumb emo Parker. With the jack thing and walking down the street doing this. Hey, I would take that over any day than Iron Boy Jr. Okay? Now people are going crazy, and a lot of people probably be happy and with uh, Tobey Maguire will come back and Tom Holland Spider-Man 3 movie. Okay? Uh, I like it. And that puppet, I still like it. There are a lot of superhero movies that came after this movie that I would rather watch it than those. Rather watch this than Captain Marvel. Okay? Or Thor the Dark World. Okay? Um, Now, the next one is the prequel Star Wars movie. Now, uh, I'm going to tell you the truth and be honest. I was never a prequel Star Wars hater. I hear some people on YouTube when they review the movie, um, they say some say Phantom Menace was the worst one, others say Attack of the Clone was the worst one. Now tell me which one is the worst. And then when they get to Revenge of the Dead, they say this is the watchable one out of the prequel. And then they badmouth Hayden Christensen that George Lucas uh, were casting Hayden Christensen and Anakin Skywalker, and then they don't like Hayden Christensen. They don't like Hayden Christensen act when he acts in the prequel. And you know what? They're hypocrites because now the sequel came out, people badmouth those. They ruined their childhood. They messed up the original Star Wars trilogy with sequel, and then with the news of that Hayden Christensen coming back in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, everyone is getting excited, and the sequel trilogy was so bad, everybody going back and saying, "Oh, the prequel was good after all." I'm like, you know what? That makes you a hypocrite. You first off, you say it was bad, now you're saying it's good. For me, I never said it was bad. Man, what's wrong with these fans? Um, Another one is Spectre. Now, this is the one. This is the third James Bond movie that I saw in theaters. The first one was Die Another Day. Then it's Skyfall. Then it's Spectre. And I like Spectre, but I know I was. Be honest, I was let down. I was let down. But I still liked it. It's a lot better than uh, uh, Quantum of Solace. I did not like that one. That's one of my least favorite in the entire franchise. And um, so now let's see here. Um, um, 51%. Some say some say that this is Daniel Craig would James Bond movie. Well, you don't know that because you haven't seen No Time to Die yet. And also, I would say the Quantum of Solace. Man, when I watch that, I'm like, what's the plot? And that the action is so sloppy with the camera angle. Yeah, so bad, so bad. Um, okay. Another one is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This is the one that I actually enjoy and like more than the fan and the audience. This is the one that this is a movie that fan and audience think that butcher or killed the Indiana Jones movie. Uh, for me, I think the, the the thing that I don't like about it is the story. Going to get the Crystal Skull. Fan, every time I hear people talk about this movie or review it, they always badmouth uh, Shia LaBeouf swinging on the vine with the monkey, and Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, get in the refrigerator and saving himself from atomic bomb. Uh, but I can name you a lot of other movies that came out 20 years later that worked in this. Independence Day Resurgence, Dumb and Dumber 2. Okay. Okay. Wayne World 2. Now this is a movie that, in my humble opinion, I like more, enjoy more than the first one. Okay, and this is the one that I watch more than the first one. Uh, a lot of people, find this movie, the sequel, Rainbow Two, a disappointment and a letdown. I'm like, what? Both of them are really funny, and I enjoy this movie. And I wish they would have made a third one, a complete trilogy. Hey, I like this movie. Who's that? That's my old lady. I like the thing with the YMCA. We're not worthy, in front of the Irishman. So this movie is really funny. I like it more than the first one. I know more people like the first one better and the first one more iconic, but I enjoy this one more. Find this one more funnier, in my opinion, and watch this one more. Okay. Um, Another one is the um the Matrix. So I'm gonna say take out the first one, Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolution. So so they say that the second and third Matrix Reloaded and Revolution is a letdown and virtue uh, the first one. Um, in my opinion, I know they're not good movies, but I enjoy them. I had nostalgia for them, growing up watching them in my childhood. Um, um, I like the second one a lot. You know the highway thing, or I should say the freeway thing, and Morpheus does that, and the car flip over and shoots and blows up, awesome thing. Um, and I'm very excited for Matrix 4, cause Keanu Reeves is on a hot roll right now. He was in SpongeBob. Um, he did three John Wick, and so he's doing another John Wick. He's on the roll right now, and I'm uh Matrix 4 is one of my anticipated movies. The next couple of years whenever it comes out. Okay? Uh, so, yeah. Those are my uh, movies that I like more than the uh, fan or audience. And let me know your list. And there's some other movies out there that I left off that I might forgot. But these are like the one that I can think of because I have in front of me. So you let me know. And if you're new to my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.